All right, so last time in Dragon Age Origins, yesterday, we went through the Urn of Sacred Ashes quest, completed that along with Morrigan's loyalty mission, although we lied to her about it. Yikers. But we did. Yeah. There was a lot of people. Were there so were you in an 8-man party and were there other groups too? Or just which one was it? Do you do you know? Ooh, damage dealt 438,000. That's pretty cool. I was trying to look to see if maybe did a little bit more. I wonder if this is like total. Yeah, because this is him. Damage dealt 74,000. Damage dealt 78,000. Nice. Oh, Readerana. Cool. Yeah, that was a 24-man. Nice. 47. I like how she's done 47,000 on her own as well. 47. Look at me, 164. Yeah. That's the Final Fantasy tactics raid, which is cool. All right. So yeah, out of everything that we have left for the Blight, we need to R.L. Amon has been revived and plans to call on a Landsmeet. In the meantime, we must gather your allies. So we have that. We need to gain the cooperation of the Dalish clans. I'm ready to leave for Denerim, speak to R.L. Amon. So, okay, so that's all that. So all it is the Dalish clans here that's left. Oh yeah, the Near raid with Yoko Taro on board to help write the story for it. It's gonna be insane. It's gonna be insane. All right, companions, Ogren's Old Flames, Near Lake Callanhead, Goldana, Sword of the Barasad. Intercept his forces. Oh, that's cool. We got some quests in Denerim. Oh, we could go back to Orzammar real quick and turn in that antidote.
Indeed. Yes.
This is our party. Orzammar, where are we? Oh, we were in Denerim. Wolf. But yeah, the next expansion looks sick. We made it. At least that puts us past the past that first place.
I trust Vala, my nug-wrangling friend.
I thought there was an end to the amount of nugs that you had to gather for him. But I suppose not.
News of the hour. All hail King Pyral Harumai.
All hail the king. But it looks good. I'm glad you're enjoying FF14. It's I really enjoyed the time that I've put into it so far, and you know, potentially if it feels right going forward, the opportunity to jump back in for more stuff feels pretty cool. I just don't know when that'll be yet. All right, now where? I think it was down in this one, the Ambassador Suite. Just go turn in this quest real quick. This is it? This is not it. You have chosen poorly. That one? A little bit further? Ah, indeed.
Any luck, Warden? She doesn't have much time.
She doesn't have. I'm sure you're
There's
doing.
nothing I can do but wait. It's all but inevitable.
I thought I had it. I thought I did it. Do I need to make it again? I thought I already made it.
Of course.
Dwarven regicide. Antidote.
Any luck, Warden?
I
He
thought-
doesn't have much time.
I'll see what I
There's
can do.
nothing I can do but wait.
What the heck? Is this not it? As the antidote passes her lips, visibly relaxes, she will live. Okay.
She'll be up and around in no time. Thanks to you.
I was like, what do you want from me? All right, we're fine. There's noises in the background, yeah. Sick people in games, right? Took it. I was just like, what? What is going on? I was like, I thought I made the antidote last time and then saved, but maybe I was wrong. And we hadn't quite had it completed yet. I don't have a clue. All right, so now we are done in Orzammar. This is the last one there. Might go do this Logan's push, head to the location and intercept his forces. I think that's that Civil War thing. So we go knock that one out.
News of the hour.
I'm trying to think of what.
Lord Balin attacks the assembly and is ignominiously slain.
I'm trying to think of what I might want. Ah, Sword of the Barasan. Okay, so there's a couple of things for us to do. If I open up the world map from here. Nah, I can't travel yet. But yeah, some interesting noises in games all the time. All right, fantastic. The world map. If we go over to Lake Calenhad Docks, should be able to knock out a couple of quests, then still make it over to the Civil War.
Make her rest the soul.
Do I have anything at the Mages
Isn't
Collective?
that the point?
to see you
We
again.
could all
Nope.
be figments of someone else's imagination. Just players in a play.
Ah,
Exactly. You, I.
I was like, who is talking? Lorana,
Yes.
I have a letter for you.
All right.
Hey,
Let me take a look.
Zintax.
Why? What did he do to deserve this?
Fair enough. Redcliffe, Sarah. I feel like I didn't talk to Tanya. Have to do some groceries. Nice. Good luck with your groceries. Okay, we got that in the Brazilian forest. Blood mages here. 5 scrolls of Banastor. We're not quite there yet. Right.
What are you looking at? Can a man drink in peace?
It's done.
What are you looking at?
Huh.
Ah, there's a person up here.
Back off. I was here first.
Back off. You haven't seen a sword lying around here, have you?
Why, you looking to buy one?
Only if it's a Kunari blade.
A Q what?
Q what? You hate grocery shopping? Yeah, Fall? How come? I actually don't mind it. Probably be large and unwieldy.
Well, honestly, I don't have any swords. The spot was picked pretty clean when I got here. I got part of a glove the wolves didn't chew too badly, though. I think it was a glove, anyway. I know, don't say it. I got cheated. I knew the guy who was here before me. He sold me this spot. Said he found giants and all kind of crazy valuables. He didn't mention that he'd taken everything but the bones and the dirt already. His name's Ferrin. Squirrely little bastard, if you ask me. Which you didn't, but I said it anyway.
Where is he now?
He was going to Orzammar, he said. If you find him.
If you find him. Alright, let's do the Civil War quest. Yeah, it's close. Then we go back to Orzammar.
off Ben Talman's land. We won't Ben Needle Loghain.
Loghain is the regent. He demands your...
We're not Orlesian lick-spittles. We owe no man our allegiance. Leave!
Take their lands by force, men. Regent's orders.
Loghain, soldier, soldier, soldier. I'll go for the sergeant over here.
All right, I'm game.
Absolutely destroyed.
We showed those Loghain upstarts.
You've disrupted Loghain's forces and no doubt hampered his plans. Return to the Chantry board. Well, they dead. That war cry, though, we were just like, champion lets out a fearsome cry that gives nearby enemies a penalty to attack. With superiority, nearby enemies are also knocked down. We just like boof. Okay. Oh, I didn't want to go to Orzammar, actually. Can I cancel? Cancel. Stop moving. It's fine. Swing. We'll just exit out. We need to go to the Frostback Mountains. Not, oh, we got some Redcliffe soldiers. Some Hurlocks. I don't see anybody that's casting magic. Going for the ogre. Oh, right in the middle of battle.
I am your death.
It's pretty epic.
Oh, this should be good.
Hey, Skash, classic game. It's pretty good. I'm having a lot more fun this second time through. I don't know why when I was trying to do it the first time, I just could not stay invested in it for whatever reason. I'm having a much better time going through it a second time, than I was the first time. Because it took us I got started with it, right? And it took me 2 years to get through the game the first time. You have all the DLC? Yep. Yeah, we've done Leliana Sung and the Darkspawn Chronicles before the game. And then we got into the game. We've done all of the in-game DLC. And And then afterwards, we'll do Awakening, Golems, and Witches, I think is the order. Farron. He's over here. Which we didn't do last time. I did some of the in-game DLC last time, but like Shale was a new character to me here and everything. It's good. It's good stuff.
Previously owned armor and weaponry in Thedas.
In Thedas? Are you Farron by any chance?
Qunari? I'm afraid I don't
So
know.
she's pretty funny. It. People you looted by Lake
Oh,
Calenhad.
them.
Oh, them.
Well, I have a few shields here. I had one sword, but I sold it already.
You know, the guy you took it from is still alive, don't you?
If I'd known he was still breathing, I would have used a knife. I mean, I'd have been more careful.
Who'd you sell
A
it to?
dwarf. He lives in Redcliffe. His name's Dwin, I think. I don't want any trouble. If you see that giant, tell him I don't have it, would you?
Dwin, I know him.
He's the proud owner of your giant sword. If you'll excuse me, I have this sudden urge to pack.
I have this sudden urge to pack. Cool. So back to Redcliffe we go for that. We should be able to find... Yeah, I was like, Dwin did not survive the attack anyways, so he should be there. Did we not? Did we not get that updated?
I've told you what I know. If you'll excuse me, I've had... Oh,
I've told you what I know. That one can go. But yeah, it's been a good time going through it again, for sure. Wow. We gotta put some stuff up. 100%. Gotta put it up. Okay, so we knocked that one out. We got some stuff. Well, actually, that's Redcliffe, so it's not anything. It's in a different spot. This should be okay. Hey, Stevie. Let's go to the village. Nope. Battle. Swing. We'll put Sten in the party when we get to Redcliffe, but should be fine. Oh. Just old Tegrin.
Fine weapon and arm.
I like I just
Fine weapon and arms. Dwarven.
just tell him like times have changed in Orzammar, by the way, and he's like, I don't really care. I don't really care. I don't think he's actually got anything that we like absolutely want
And I'm off.
at the moment. Let's swap.
Blast and damnation.
Yes.
Oh, Sten's got some points. Oh, it's because he's got a spec, and I didn't know what I wanted to spec him into yet. I bet... Well, I guess we don't have... Berserker could be fun, I guess. Let's do that. Why not? The Qunari Berserker. It can only go well. What is he's got the Euceris and the full Blood Dragon set. Oh snap, we still have gross normal armor. Ugh. Alright, just gotta go down, hopefully get his sword. Should be nice.
You can stop flinching, Sten. I'm not going to harm you.
How you doing today, Stevie?
To myself.
What is that supposed
And how
to
are you,
mean?
Skesh?
An unbound mage is like a
I don't
wildfire.
know if I asked how
as prone
are
to
you?
simply consume itself as it is to devour all that surrounds it.
I do wish you wouldn't refer to mages as it.
You made Sten a Reaver? Yeah, I didn't unlock Reaver yet, though. I think a Berserker will be fine. I could have unlocked it if I had wanted to go through the effort. Sten's Sword, Malachite Quartz. Shawink. So do I need to go... Does it just count as a gift? Ah, it is. Sweet.
Strange.
Nice.
I had almost forgotten it. Completion. Are you sure you are a Grey Warden? I think you must be an Ashkari.
Still recovering from the week I went to a kind of
single
festival,
lost
too
blade
old
in
for
the
4
country
days
of
of
war.
drinking. I don't have a feeling. Nice. Sounds awesome. What will you do now? You're welcome, Sten.
I would thank you for this, if I knew how. And I could deliver a much more satisfying answer to the Arishok's question if the Blight were ended. Don't you agree?
Right. Yeah, that would be one of the ways to do it. More satisfying to answer the Arishok's question. So you're staying then?
I am one of the Beresad. I have never abandoned the field with a battle unmet.
Glad to have you, Sten.
Yes, it isn't every Grey Warden who has her own Beresad. I will see you reach the Archdemon. Lead the way.
Asala. Nice. Wow, it's actually not fantastic. But plus 12 attack is pretty nice. 89-45 there. It goes up to 101 if it's equipped on Sten. That's pretty good. The actual like damage main hand is down a little, but more likely to land physical attacks. It's not terrible. All right, cool. All right, so Sten feels good. Probably need to go and talk to more of our people. Make sure that we get all of the other quests. Maybe we'll go and do that real quick. Back to camp. We need to talk to Wynn, Zevran, potentially Shale. I don't know how many people have. Huh? What? Where'd you go? Wags his tail and looks at Sten.
Yes, it is good to have my sword at my side again. I call her Asala, the soul.
No,
My
Asala.
soul. She is forged from rare blue steel and has served me faithfully for many years.
Sits down and
Yes.
watches Sten.
You understand what it is like to have a weapon that is part of you. Few others do.
Oh yeah, Leliana probably has a quest.
I enjoy the nights at camp. The night always seems more peaceful to me, safer.
I know what you mean.
I feel the night grants us a reprieve from the troubles of the day. Silly, isn't it? The Darkspawn never sleep, and they lurk in the shadows.
It's not silly to seek moments to lay down your burdens. Or we're all entitled to a little silliness now and then. I like that one
I
better.
enjoy those nights when we stand guard together, talking to pass the time in those small hours. Well, I talk and you listen mostly. Sometimes I succumb and fall asleep and wake to find you still watchful. And I know you're watching out for me.
Never have to feel afraid with me.
What I'm trying to say is that I trust you. I'm comfortable around you. I know you'll be there when I need you. You are our leader and my friend, and sometimes I think that maybe we could be more than that. Maker, look at me stumbling over my words like an ill-educated peasant girl. Some bard I am.
What do we do? I thought about romancing Alistair, so that we could end up being queen. But now I don't. Now I don't know if that's the way I want to go about it. Oh no. Now I don't know. We're gonna go instead, because that was a pretty vanity reason on Alistair's side. We'll go this way. We are more than friends. I thought that was obvious.
Really? No one told me. You felt the same way and didn't do me the courtesy of informing me? You made me say all those things. Why couldn't you have said them first?
Oh.
Oh, you... Oh, how very awkward.
You still like me, right?
Why am I being such a baby about this? I must be a sight spilling my guts. Well, that settles it then.
I still don't. I like the music changed.
The stars are out.
Still beauty to be
It
found.
comforts me to know that the stars
I need to
will
talk to her
remain
until she
untouched
gives
by
us
the
the
blight.
companion
That
quest.
whatever happens down here, they will shine eternally. Their light undimmed. There is a story about that cluster of stars over there. Do you know it? Elindra and her soldier?
Tell me.
A long time ago, there lived a fair maiden called Elindra. She
All
had
right, I
many
guess we have our
suitors, but
romance
spurned
option.
them all, for she did not love them. One day, Elindra was sitting by her window in her father's castle, singing and dreaming, when her lovely voice caught the attention of a young soldier. Entranced by her song, the soldier drew near to Elindra's window. As their eyes met, he fell in love with her, and she with him. When Elindra told her father about the man she had chosen, he was furious.
He was
For
furious.
Elindra was high-born, but her love nothing more than a common soldier. To keep them apart, he had Elindra imprisoned in the highest tower of his castle, and sent her soldier to the wars. Alas, not a month had passed before news of the soldier's death reached Elindra. Alone in her tower, Elindra wept for her love, and beseeched the gods to deliver her from this cruel world. So earnest was her plea that the gods themselves were moved. They gathered Elindra into their arms and lifted her high into the heavens, where she became a star. The gods also raised up the soul of Elindra's soldier love, and there he dwells, across the horizon from her.
Yeah.
The band of stars between
That's
them
fun.
is a river of Elindra's tears, cried for her lost love. They say that when Elindra has cried enough, she will be able to cross the river to be reunited with her soldier.
Beautiful story.
This story is one of my favorites. A tale of a love so great and so enduring that it defies death and moves the gods to action. Sometimes I ask myself, does such a love exist? Can it exist? I
If we
never
lose hope.
expected you to say that. It is a pleasant surprise.
Secretly a terrible
I
romantic.
have to say there is a certain severity to you. Finding a person behind that all is nice. Maybe you should let your softer side show more often. Sometimes following your heart, not your head, leads you to remarkable places.
Hey, Ricky. There's hair looking at this. It is a mod. Dragon Age redesigned.
Alistair is quite fond of you, isn't he?
He is.
Oh, don't pretend you don't know what I'm talking about. It's obvious. He's not very good at being subtle.
But yeah, all the characters
I
have
like
a
Alistair.
bit of
I
a
don't know if there's anyone who doesn't,
retexturing
but I was
to.
wondering if there was something more between you two.
No. Is it? I called Alistair handsome once because I thought about romancing him so that I could end up being the queen with my character, and then change my mind and we're romancing Leliana. No, of course not.
I've seen you flirting with him.
Uh-oh.
You may think it's harmless and means nothing, but I see that he's quite taken with
Uh-oh.
you. Alistair is a wonderful person, and you shouldn't give him false hopes if you do not mean to go further.
Yeah, charmed by the bard.
He
Yep.
deserves better.
All right, I will stop.
I'm sorry if you think I nag. I just care a lot about you, and Alistair, of course. I don't want to see anyone hurt.
The first time through, we kind of just like, we didn't like even romance anyone. We were a male elf mage, and we kind of like romanced Morrigan, but only to go for that ending.
Seen and touched and dressed
And so I was like, well, let's actually make a choice.
Thing on this
Romance somebody this
the
time.
remains of the Maker's chosen.
Quite remarkable.
I do not know if I am worthy to look upon
You
her.
got a love triangle now. I said I would end it. She belong oh yeah, there we go.
Yes, of course, but it still is something to be in awe of.
I did. So now I'm just trying to talk to
I'm here
Leliana.
for you.
We need to talk.
Of course.
There's a vision of yours.
I knew this would come up sooner or later.
Is this the quest
I don't know
finally?
how to
I'm
explain
trying to just get the
but I had a
quest
dream.
for the
In it, there was an
hardening
impenetrable
or
darkness.
whatever.
It was so
Maybe.
dense, so real. And there was a noise, a terrible,
Oh,
ungodly
really?
noise. I stood on a peak and watched
think
as the darkness consumed
I romanced
everything.
Meryl
And when the storm
in two, but I
swallowed the
think I
last of the
also had a
sun's light,
romanced Isabel.
I
Isabel?
fell, and the darkness drew me in.
What then?
When I woke, I went to the Chantry's gardens, as I always do. But that day, the rose bush in
I don't
the
know if I could
corner
handle a
had
love
flowered.
triangle.
Everyone knew that bush was dead. It was grey and twisted and gnarled, the ugliest thing you ever saw.
The ugliest
But there it
thing.
was, a single beautiful rose. It was as though the Maker stretched out his hand. Even in the midst
That's
of
awesome.
this darkness, there is hope and beauty. Have faith.
This made you want to help me.
In my dream, I fell, or maybe I jumped. I'd do anything to stop the blight. I know that we can do it. There are so many good things in the Maker's world. How can I sit by while the blight devours everything?
Suppose I couldn't sit by either.
That is why you're a Grey Warden. Come,
Give
there's a
me
blight
the
to stop.
quest. Is there like she doesn't even have a quest?
I'm here
ready.
for you.
We good?
Of course.
Well, you were a traveling minstrel. Do you have tales?
Of course I do. I love stories far too much to keep them to myself. Everyone should be able to benefit from them, I think.
I don't think that's. Never mind. Okay. I just want to. Okay, so we've got Alistair's family. We did Flemeth's. We have Ogren's old flames. So there's just a couple of things left that we need to do. Or that we need to grab. So we do have one for Leliana. Oh, after Lothering. I don't think we've been to Lothering yet. Ostagar and Lothering. Yeah, we haven't like been back there yet. Okay. So that's why. Alright, so now we need to talk to Wynn.
Have you encountered many
I'm like,
abominations apart
where
from the
is
ones
your
in the
quest?
Circle Tower?
You encountered many abominations apart from the ones. Well, there was Connor.
Ah, yes, Connor, of course. The first
I
time
don't know.
saw an abomination,
It just,
my
Leliana's...
blood turned to ice. It was months before the nightmares stopped. It was the knowledge that I could easily become one of them that frightened
Oh, maybe
me.
I can ask her. Okay, maybe I can. No, maybe there's just a dialogue tree that I haven't been through. You're a great mage. You'd never become an abomination.
Every mage is vulnerable.
Maybe I
no
just
matter
haven't picked
how
the right
accomplished or
dialogue.
powerful. That is the first
Yeah.
thing we learn. And overconfidence.
I'm trying to look. I
can
don't want to
lead
miss
to
out on any of
recklessness.
these
One
because I don't think I did all of them the
All it
first time
takes
through.
is one slip, and everything you are is simply gone, replaced by madness. And there is no turning back, or at least that's what they say.
You have doubts?
Of late, I have begun to wonder if there is any way an abomination can be cured. Or
Yep,
if
only
a
my
mage
second
could be
playthrough.
so
We're doing
possessed and
a
still
second
retain
playthrough
their
through the
sanity,
whole trilogy.
their humanity.
If one retains humanity, one is not an abomination.
Yes. It is
Yeah.
madness and
I'm excited.
cruelty that define
I'm having.
abominations.
It took me a
If
long
those are
time to get
lacking,
through this
if
game
the
the
mage
first time.
remembers
It's
the person
much
they
smoother
truly
this time
are,
around. It's
then
fun.
They are not an abomination. I never saw that. Thank you for showing me another way of looking at it. So, tell me, how did you become a Grey Warden?
Arl Howe massacred my family. Duncan helped me escape.
Arl Rendon Howe? The Earl of Amaranthine? Why would he do such a thing to you?
Why would he do? I'm the daughter of Bryce Cousland, Terran of Highever.
You are the last of the Couslands?
Whoo!
I had no idea, my lady.
How will pay?
Do not be blinded by your desire for
That
revenge.
origin, yeah, it's my first time
Rendon
as.
Howe will
Well,
get what he
obviously,
deserves
we've only done
in
one other
time.
origin.
Such deeds cannot go unpunished. Take heart, dear friend. You survived, even when you were not expected to. We do not know yet what lies in store for you, or the name you carry. It is not so bad, is it, being a Grey Warden?
Oh, you fancy. Yeah, Dalish Elf, yeah. So the only other origin that we've done for Origins is an Elf Mage. So I didn't get to see any of the other intros. I've done the Mage Circle intro, because that one's different. So being an elf like didn't affect that at all. It's just I was a mage. So I haven't seen. So we went human noble this time. So there's still obviously some other like openings that I haven't seen. I'm just happy I can show the strength Duncan saw in me.
Sometimes it gives me comfort to think that everything will end
There
up
we
the
go.
way it's supposed to. That it will be all right. You were chosen. You survived the joining when others did not. Perhaps it was meant to be.
Perhaps. Win approves. Awesome.
I must ask, what does being a Grey Warden mean to you?
Means everyone needs to show me some respect. Means I've been chosen to do something important. We'll do
There's
that.
that, of course.
We'll do that.
But there's more to being a Grey Warden than killing Darkspawn and
Just show
saving
me
the
some,
world
put some
with the light.
respect on it.
Ultimately, being a Grey Warden is about serving others. About serving all people, whether elves or dwarves or men.
You mean to say I serve as a protector?
As a Grey Warden, you are a guardian of men.
But haven't
and
finished
you
yet.
guard
Well, I
them
mean,
because their
if you've played the
continued
game, right, that it all
existence is
all
more
kind of goes
important
similar.
than
There's just
you
a few
are.
differences,
Thus, it is you who serves,
I guess, between them.
not they.
And keep that in mind.
A good king, a true king who cares for his land, uses his power to rule firmly but fairly. He serves his people first and foremost. The king who does not do this, who believes that he is entitled
Zintax,
to
welcome
his
back.
power, who
What'd you miss?
abuses it and
We
uses
got
it for his
Sten's
own
sword.
means, is a tyrant.
And we're just trying to grab companion quests. That one power, I've never wanted it.
If you live apart from others and your actions affect only you, then you may do as you wish. But if you have power,
A lot of dialogue.
influence, and strength, Your every action will be as a drop of water in a clear, still pond. The drop causes ripples, and ripples spread. Think of how far they will go, how wide they will become, how will they affect the pond. But I've lectured enough for today. I should stop before I wear out my welcome.
Win approves.
You're quite taken with each other, aren't you?
You know about Leliana and me?
I've seen the way she looks at you, the familiarity with which you speak, how she always finds a way to place herself next to you.
I like being with her.
I've noticed your blossoming relationship, and I wanted to ask you where you thought it was going. Leliana is a remarkable girl, sincere and guileless, and she has opened her heart to me. I would not like to see her hurt.
As a part of the Dragon Age redesign, there were a few options for people, and there's the lore-friendly Wynn looks a lot older, and I opted to go for, not that look. I'd never hurt her.
Not intentionally, no. But there is great potential for tragedy here. For one...
Yeah, there's one where she looks a lot younger.
You are brave
I opted to have her look
You have
a little old,
responsibilities which
but not like
supersede your
old.
personal desires.
Yeah. Good. We're also, it's nighttime at the camp. A human being with emotions, not just a Grey Warden.
Love is ultimately selfish.
I think it's
it
just
demands that
well,
one be devoted
yeah.
to a single person.
I think it's
who
just
may
the
fully
lighting.
Occupy one's mind and heart,
But I'm
to
not
the
really sure.
exclusion of all else. A Grey Warden
Mods
cannot
aren't perfect.
afford to be selfish. You may be forced to make a choice between saving your love and saving everyone else. And then what would you do?
Wow, when? I don't want to have to make that choice.
Nothing is certain. Not in these times. You cannot take anything for granted.
Yo, let
I
me
want
be
you to
happy,
be
Wynn.
aware of this.
All right, I regret this. Never mind. Not doing your companion quest. Leliana and I can handle it.
If you insist.
That's right.
I have given my advice. Do with it what you will. What's on your mind?
Oh, almost there. I'd like to ask you something about the circle.
I will answer to the best of my ability.
Why didn't you want to stay at the tower?
The circle is in good hands.
I don't know.
Irving knows what to do, and he doesn't need me underfoot. For now, I will support those that battle the Darkspawn. I do feel I left things unfinished in Ostagar. There is so much left to do, and I would be part of it.
I'm glad for your company.
The Grey Wardens, all 2 of you,
All
need all
2
the
of
help
you.
you can get. I will see this through to the bitter end, and after that, if I am still left standing, then I will return to the circle.
I'm sure you'll be able to return.
Perhaps.
Okay. Well, maybe talk to Wynn about her past, have her become warm towards the hero. I guess
What's
I
on
can.
your mind? I will answer to the best of my ability.
How did you become a mage? There
People
we go.
don't become mages. They are
It's like we gotta
born
talk to her, and
mages.
then it triggers
The
like a
talent
random
just
encounter or
surfaces
something.
later. But you are asking how I ended up at the circle. I was brought there by the Templars, just like many of the other apprentices. I don't remember very much. I was very young then.
How did they know?
I set a boy on fire.
I'm sure it's a fascinating
I
story.
didn't have a family. I never knew my real parents. My earliest memory was of hiding in a hayloft on a farm, trying to keep warm. I was found, and the farmer's wife was kind enough not to send me away. But they had children of their own, and I was never made to feel welcome.
Aw.
The eldest son was the worst.
Poor
He
Wynn.
was always calling me a stray, and throwing anything he could get his hands on at me. And I don't know how it happened, but one day, he just found his hair on fire. Fortunately, there was a large trough nearby.
He was lucky.
And you would have seen yourself trussed up like a festival turkey and paraded about the square for it. Village folk have little love for witches like us. Thankfully, all I had to endure was a few nights locked in a cold barn with a bowl of water and a crust of bread. The Templars arrived several mornings later.
Were the Templars mean to you?
One of them ignored me, but the other was kind to me. He gave me sweets and even sat me on his shoulders once when I wanted to look over a high wall that ran along the road. I'll never forget the moment the Templars led me into the entrance hall of the tower. I had never seen anything so grand in my life. I stopped being afraid then. I knew I was home.
That's cool. It's a great
Well,
story.
That's about all there is to my tale. That's how I came to the circle.
All right, I think I'm okay. Massive willpower. Okay, I think we're okay here. We've got Oghren. We did Sten's quest. We've done that. Talk
I
to
have
Shan.
a question for it, if it will indulge me.
Sure.
My understanding is that it encountered the smith named Caradin, he who was responsible for the creation of the golems, that he had become a golem himself. What I do not know is what became of him. Why did he not return with it? I would have many questions for him.
I'm so sorry he killed himself.
He killed himself? Ah, I would doubt it, but no, I see it is telling the truth. May I ask what became of the Anvil of the Void, assuming that it too still existed?
You're an it, yep. It was destroyed as Caradin wanted. Where we go there?
Then it was no doubt for the best. With Caradin also goes any chance I might have had of finding answers on my past, I assume. Tell me, did it find out anything from Caradin? Anything at all about how I might have been made?
Anvil made golems from living souls?
Meaning that I was once a living creature? That seems highly unlikely, and more than a little insulting. Is it certain?
I'm not trying to insult you.
Was I forced into this?
Yeah.
Or simply glad to abandon a frail body? And more importantly, who was I?
Okay, here we go.
Simply
Good.
must know.
Awesome.
I cannot help but believe that answers lie elsewhere in the deep roads. We must look.
I'll see what I can do.
If it can search the deep roads, I may remember something. If not, then I will have to wait.
Okay, fantastic. Got a golem's memories. Okay, so let's see if we can come over here. Back to the deep roads. I know, never gonna get out. We need to talk.
Of course.
Oh, okay, minstrels and spies in Orlais. Go
Where
for
did you
that.
hear this?
Someone told me a long time ago.
And you believe everything you hear? Not all minstrels are spies. Most are just singers and storytellers. But some of them are what we call bards.
What's the difference?
Many use the two words minstrel and bard interchangeably, but to do so in Orlais would cause misunderstanding. Bards are minstrels and more. Spies, as you say. Some say there is a bard order, but I don't think this is true. Many bards work alone or in small groups, doing the bidding of a patron who pays for their services. If there is an organization behind it all, no one knows who they are.
What sort of services does a bard
What do you
offer?
think? They infiltrate, steal, sometimes assassinate. It depends on the bard. In Orlais, there is much rivalry amongst the Highborn. They fight over land, influence, and the favor of the Empress. But they cannot do this openly because it is impolite, and in public, they wear smiling faces and pretend to be civil. In secret, they plot and scheme to destroy each other. It is a game completely meaningless to anyone but its players.
Seem to know quite a bit.
And I shouldn't I, after having spent most of my adult life as one? You've guessed as much, I'm sure. But does it really matter what I was?
The deep friends.
What's past is past.
Why were you living cloistered sister in rural Ferelden? No, sure.
I
Seems like a
found
odd
myself
sentence.
in Ferelden and sheltered from bad weather in the Chantry. And when the storm passed, I just did not want to leave. I like to say the Maker brought me here.
All right, codex updated. Sweet. Okay. All right, so we got a couple of other things. Premium content. Go and explore the deep roads.
Huh.
So if we go...
Indeed.
Yes.
Yes.
I wish I could just go like straight there. It'd be really nice. Where are we? I think we're in like outside of Redcliffe. So if we go back to Orzammar, it shouldn't be too bad. Yeah. We romanced Liara once, I think like through the entire trilogy Mass Effect. Who get?
Too bad for you.
That war cry though. Oof. Talk about an area of effect.
Oh, time to play. If you insist, another point for me.
I like how they're just chilling over here. Oh no.
Death for pigeons.
Now this should be fun.
Woo.
Right
Everybody stop moving.
On my way.
It's a lot of Hurlocks. Okay. I think we're fine.
Yes.
Okay, I think we're good. I wanted to go back to Shale. Do I have preset Archer? Stoneheart, regenerating burst. I think we maybe. Maybe we try that. I'm interested. Should have. Shale should have all of that.
Ready.
Yeah. Yoink. Yeah. Hmm. Not totally sure yet.
Yes, I'm still here.
I mean, I don't need Shale as a warrior. Ah, cool. This is what we needed from Wynn.
I fell.
You all right?
For a moment there, I thought I thought it was all over.
You need rest.
I will explain everything when we are back at camp. Now is not the time.
All right. Perfect.
Going.
I can't go back to camp yet. We'll go back there in a little bit. But yeah, I guess so. Initially, I was using Shale for a little bit of ranged. With like the rock throw and everything. It seems a little precarious though, what with friendly fire and all. Okay, there was something that I like forgot to do. Just go to the closest one. But yeah, I guess it just depends on what I want.
This place is familiar.
Do you remember something?
I am not certain. There is a place, a cavern that is not far from here.
Right.
I know where it is. I remember.
We can go there if you like.
Its offer is appreciated. I will mark the location on its map. If we can journey there soon, I am most curious as to what we will find.
Sure. Shale approves. Shwink. Let's go. Okay. Somebody got Arrow of Slade. The shrieks are loud. Okay, so what do we have Shale as right now? As a defender, but aggressive. I guess that's part of what's happening. So what does regenerating burst do? Shale explodes with energy, damaging all nearby enemies. Oh, bonus to stamina regen whenever Stoneheart is active. Okay. I mean, it's not terrible, actually, in all actuality. I'm okay with it. You have another person kind of up in the fray with the dog too, while we have one person back at ranged. Seems like a smart move.
This is it.
Seems like a smart move.
Kadash Tig.
Golem butt. How do you know?
I do not know. It is an odd thing to experience. These ruins are always overrun by vermin. There may be something noteworthy further in, however.
I'm a little nervous not having Morrigan for Mana Clash.
If you insist.
Yeah, I think that's working out okay. Swing. Bam. I think this dragon scale armor that we've got is working out pretty well. Is that what we have? Dragon bone plate. Sorry, not dragon skin.
And I'm off.
Small brilliant fire crystal. What does Shale have right now? A small flawless spirit crystal. Damage goes up to 8. All damage to fire damage. Wow. All right. Fair enough. Small brilliant fire crystal is too heavy. What? What? Oh, requires 38 strength. Oh, rip.
Shall we crush something?
Yeah, it is quite a bit better. But yeah. They do what they can. Oh, we're not even close to a level with Shale. Maybe by the time we get to the end of this, we can check out where we're at. I was like, it's too heavy. You're a golem. I didn't think that the deep roads looked bad in DA2. They just, you know, they were like slightly improved versions of these, like just minimally. That's fun. Oh, Shale going after the Okay, emissary's gone. We're fine. Ooh, large brilliant crystal, natural. Oh man. Whew. Going to town, man.
I'll do it.
Small clear. The crystals are nice there. I mean, they're pretty good. Okay, so we also picked up a large, brilliant, requires 38 constitution. I do believe that Shale has that at the very least, though. Yeah. We have a clear lightning crystal now, large clear, but large brilliant. Armor goes way up. Constitution armor, nature resistance, physical resistance. I think we switched to that for sure. I think we switched to that for sure. Much more survivability.
I see nothing. Whatever was once here.
Ah! Oh snap! I'm Leliana. Ha! That's not what I wanted. Genlock, Herlock, Deep Saga. Okay, we're fine. $816. I just saw pop up on the damage.
Yes.
Ah, they're fighting. Ah. Wow. Still missing stuff, huh? Whew.
Trap right. Of course. Right away.
Let's get on with it then.
Trap.
Yes.
Yeah, I mean, I can't say that going into the deep roads in Dragon Age 2 is the most exhilarating, but I didn't think it was bad. It's like it made some minor graphical improvements, graphics improvements, but mostly I feel like Dragon Age 2, if you just look at it from a perspective of like massively improved combat, I think I like the combat a lot.
It's a waste of time.
Hey, Heavenly Sword, what's going on? I enjoyed 2 also. It just felt like an improved version of a lot of things. And I tried to, I mean, I didn't really focus much on the texture replacements. I thought that the game was fine. Not without flaws, yeah. Ooh, a dragon bone dagger, nice. Yeah. I don't know, it was nice that it kind of like took place in like a small area, I think. And, you know, I feel like it was all right. Yeah, I thought that the characters were good too. Ooh. You think? I thought that the characters were good. Good Lord, go away, Deep Stalkers. I have no interest. Yeah, I mean, that's a fair bit of characters. That's more characters than I liked out of Anthem.
Crawling with filth. Typical.
Oh, you wanna go? Herlock, Herlock, Genlock, 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 Genlock. Okay, that's fine. Oh, yeah? Don't you run away from me. We're gonna get swarmed by Deep Stalkers again.
Oh look! It wants to fight! Now this should be fun!
Darga shrieks. Oh no. Huh? Okay. Oh, it's a Shriek Alpha, I see. Okay, the alpha's gone.
Push them back! Is that all you got?
Whoo! Small flawed. Oh, we did get this blood gorged amulet. Nice. Okay, nothing from the Shriek Alpha, I don't think. Diamond Mall. Sometimes it's really hard for me to recognize like similar voice actors unless they do like the same voice, like running around in Skyrim. Like it's easy for me to tell that there's some similar people. All right, good.
Are you done yet? Swish satisfyingly beneath my head.
Oh, time to play? That won't stop me.
Let's make this quick.
Finally, we get to the good part.
Destroyed. 2 gold. Don't mind if I do. Money! Money, money, money! Awesome.
I'm uncertain what I hope to find here.
I'm uncertain. Wearing Fenris, Carter, and Anders. And then Meryl. I liked Meryl. Nope.
It will make lovely crunching noises.
Woo, got it. Finally.
Nice try.
No, I didn't like Carter. Oh man, Wynn just got destroyed. Alright, I'm fine with that. I'm okay. Leliana's getting munched on. We're fine. Large, brilliant Kadash stompers. Nice. Oh snap, I got stunned. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, let's go ahead and have a little sip. Okay, good to go.
I'm game. Too bad for you.
I am not quite as nimble as I was.
All right, what do we get from the Kadash stompers? Ooh, medium boots, armor 2.66, dex, armor, range critical chance, melee critical chance, but increases hostility. You know, a little yikes.
Huh.
Small, brilliant ice crystal.
And I'm off.
Small, brilliant. We're gonna get rid of this small, flawed one so that we can get whatever's in this chest. Small, brilliant lightning crystal. Inventory full. Oh no. Oh, because we got the dead tig shanker. Armor penetration, attack, interrupt, spell casting. That's actually really pretty cool. All in all, let's get rid of. Let's get rid of these ice arrows. There we go.
All right.
So yeah, I don't think they're all gonna be that like same. We can get rid of some of these like clear crystals now and everything. Yeah. Oh, so you know what it is? It's because it's like boosted strength or something like that. I'm not actually 100% sure. Oh, it's the +2 to all attributes from the small flawless spirit crystal. I'm seeing what's happening now. All right.
What is this?
And then when that goes away, not at
This
38.
I remember.
I see.
It has dates and names. This is to honor those who volunteered, those who became golems. And there is my name. Shale of House Kadash. I recognize it.
Nice.
I was not created as I am now. I was once a creature of living flesh. A dwarf and a woman. This is a revelation.
There you go. I hope it's what you were looking for.
It is something. It is an answer, though still I wish I had been able to speak with Caradin. I will need to think on these things I have learned. Perhaps I will speak to it of them soon. For now, let us carry on as we have.
Most excellent. It's nowhere close to a level though. Oof.
We're on our way.
All right, though. I see what was going on though with some of it. Fantastic though. Really worked out pretty well for us. Shayla's got major strength. Wait, does that impact? So now if we lose the 2, are we fine? Damage 8, small brilliant lightning, dexterity attack, all damage to that. Melee crit, all weapon damage, fire. Armor penetration, backstab, all damage, cold. Yeah. No, right? Yeah, you don't have to do much. He's just in a bad mood regardless. Yeah. Which is why I think if we end up picking female warrior, we don't have to deal with them coming up in this next one. We kind of defaulted because I was a male mage and I was like, oh, let's be a female mage in 2, and not knowing that I was going to get stuck with him. That's true. It is nice. Nah, it's the wrong way. I thought Fenris was okay, though. I did think Anders was a little bland. Nor did I really like his Spectre. Oh, it was really good story-wise. It was fun, yeah, for sure. And I like the updates to magic combat that happened with 2 compared to 1. Like, it actually felt really good. Like it was like, oh, cool, I can be a battle mage. I ended up respecing into spirit healer though because I hated Anders as a healer. Like, I just don't think he did a good job. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna be a healer, and everybody else can focus on damage so that we don't die all the time. Anders Spectre wasn't it bad? Ugh. I did not enjoy any of the bonuses he got from whatever his spirit's name is. It was not fun to me. All right. Yeah. Justice. That's what I thought it was, yeah. Yeah, that was so bad. It just didn't do anything for me. So I respect from an elemental mage what I was to a spirit mage, spirit healer, so that we could survive things. I was like, okay, you know what? Fine, I'll heal. That's fine with me. Only slightly.
I'm only asking because right, best.
Only slightly more disappointed by by how underwhelming Necromancer was to me in Inquisition. Sorry, words. I'm trying to like also sell while I'm talking. It's a terrible idea. Okay, that's pretty good. We just gotta go drop off a bunch of stuff, I think. Got that brilliant stuff going on. Hey, we have enough to get the Life Giver. Sweet. I think we're mostly okay here. Can't remember. Oh, hey, Remarkable Ruby. Shale can have that. I didn't even realize that we had picked it up.
Very nice. Very nice indeed.
Very nice. Yeah, no, I just, he was doing such a poor job that I was like, you know what? I'll heal. I'm fine with this. I can heal. And I'll be much happier for it.
And I'm off.
Okay, Shale is done. We've got we've got 4 more. We've got Ogren's companion quest. We haven't run into Leliana's thing yet. Oh, I guess we go back to camp or some. Well, no. Yeah, we go back to camp. Maybe she'll tell us about Marjolaine.
I have a question it may be able to answer, Elder Mage.
Must it always be Elder Mage? I'm not a wizened old crone just yet.
Would it prefer mage well past her prime, don't mind the sagging bits?
That's so mean. Oh my god. Would it prefer mage well past her prime? Don't mind the sagging bits. Oh my word.
I lied to you, you know.
Hey.
About why I left Orlais.
Why?
I didn't feel like talking about it then.
Perfect.
What happened to me. Maybe it will affect us. Maybe not, but you should know. I came to Ferelden and the Chantry because I was being hunted in Orlais.
Hunted? What for? Fascinating. Tell me more.
I was framed.
Let's do that.
Betrayed by someone I thought I knew
Oh god,
and could trust.
that was funny.
Marjolaine. She was my mentor and friend. She taught me the bardic arts, how to enchant with words and song, to carry myself like a highborn lady, to blend in as a servant.
So that's
the
pretty
skills
neat.
I learned, I used to serve her, my bard master, because I loved
Vinsanity,
her.
thank you for that
because
host,
I
man.
enjoyed what I did.
How did she betray you?
You can say
Hey,
it was
what's
my
up, man?
fault.
Not much. How you doing?
There was a man I was sent to kill. I was to bring Marjolaine everything he carried. I don't know who this man was. She gave me a name and a description, and I hunted him down. I found documents on his body, sealed documents.
Important documents?
It turns out that they were. My
I did not.
curiosity got the better of me.
Neat.
Something
I'm
told
probably.
me
I
that
saw
needed to know what
the
was in
first
those
one,
letters.
and I think I'm
Marjolaine
good
had been
trailer-wise
selling all
until I
kinds of
go see the
information about
movie.
Orlais to other countries.
But I'm sure it was
Navarre
great.
and
Is it
Antigua,
good?
among others. It was treason.
Isn't that what bards do?
Some. But I had always assumed Marjolaine only operated within Orlais. This was an unhappy surprise for me. My life as bard taught me that my loyalties should be kept fluid. My concern was not that she was a traitor, but that her life would be in danger if she was caught. Orlais has been at war with so many countries. It takes a harsh view of such things.
As you would hope
I
he did.
later discovered.
Does. But yeah, I'll probably not watch it. I'll just wait for the movie instead. There's had been a war with so many countries takes a harsh view of such things, as I later discovered. Mean Shale. Did you give the documents to someone?
To Marjolaine. No one else. I resealed them and gave them to her, as she had instructed. I should have left well alone, but I didn't. I had
That's
to
funny.
tell Marjolaine I feared for her life. She brushed aside
I
my
also
concern.
did not.
She admitted her guilt, but
I
said
don't
it was
follow
in the
much
past.
celebrity news,
That is why
so
the documents had to be destroyed, she said. I believed her.
I mean,
I kept believing.
good to know
up
that
till the moment they showed me
that
the
Johnny Depp's not
documents altered by her
a bad
hand
person.
to make me look the traitor.
What happened then?
The Orlesian guards, they captured me. Did terrible things to make me confess and reveal my conspirators. It was a traitor's punishment I endured. And at the end of it, all that awaited me was eternity in an unmarked grave.
How'd you get out?
The skills Marjolaine taught me were good for something at least. I broke free when I saw the opportunity. I did not seek Marjolaine out. If she thought I was coming for her, she would have me caught again.
Makes sense. Sort of. And so you came to
I was
Ferelden,
tempted
to
to
Lothering.
confront her. I was furious, betrayed. But what could I do against her? And so I fled to Ferelden, to the Chantry and the Maker. Ferelden protected my person, and the Maker saved my soul.
That's nice.
And that is the reason I am here. The real reason. No more lies between us, at least in this.
Thank you for trusting me with this.
It feels good to have this off my chest. Thank you for listening and understanding.
Awesome. All right, cool. So now we need to talk to Wynn. Probably need to talk to Anders also. But we are going to do that after a small break.